As we all know, the schoolhouse is an amazing wet shelter that's been in existence for many, many, many years and houses individuals, fellows overnight, and where they can get a meal, they can get a bed, they can get, they can drink safely, they can get support. Now the city wants to close the shelter, and this is not acceptable.
The poor have always been the keepers of the magic. We live by our hearts. When we are in state of hopelessness, as we are in Toronto, no one sees the magic.
When we talk about the schoolhouse, that's what we're talking about. We're talking about displacement. We're talking about a neighborhood that for over 200 years has had poor people here.
We come here to what will be the PACE condominiums. I want to explain what the PACE condominiums are. They are a 46th floor, or will be a 46th floor luxury condo tower. An enormous structure that is already casting its shadow over this community even before it's been built. The vice president of marketing of the company that is building this has said that this condominium will change the fabric of this area, and that is not an idle boast. If they are closing the schoolhouse shelter, they are closing it to prepare for this building and many more like them. Their intention is to change the fabric of this community by driving out the poor, by driving out the homeless. When we talk about the schoolhouse shelter, the question comes up of it being a wet shelter, a place where people can drink alcohol. And that has produced all kinds of negative media, negative connotations. The suggestion is, as the Toronto Sun has put it, that it is a boozy shelter. But there's a funny thing. When homeless people find the need to drink, they are judged by a different standard than people at the other end of society when they need to drink. Homeless people who have to drink get criminalised. They get told that it's illegal to drink in public. But of course, for them there is no private space. For them, public is the only place they have. And now today, they are closing the schoolhouse shelter, a place that has enabled people one small dignity, which is the same as everybody else in this society, to take a drink behind closed doors of the place where they're staying. And they're taking that away. And what they think, quite honestly, is that what's going to happen now is that that problem is going to be dealt with. People are going to be put on the streets where they have no choice but to drink, and the cops will take care of it. It'll all be done very quietly and nobody will have to worry. But they will have to worry, because we are going to put this problem right in their faces. We're going to put this problem right in their faces. I'm going to propose a toast to the schoolhouse shelter. I'm going to propose to keeping the place open. I'm going to propose a toast to making sure that that shelter is not closed and taking it back if we have to.
So tonight, folks, the first thing we're going to do is drink to all those people that died on these streets and remember them tonight, because they had such a hard fucking time. So here's a cheers and remembering all those people, and people can name names. We love you.
Carolyn Shepherd.
We're getting ready for a fight in this neighborhood, because we're fighting for our lives, we're fighting for our services, we're fighting for housing, we're fighting to be able to stay here. And it's a big, big fight. And a night like tonight is really important. And maybe one day we'll fill these streets with people. So here's to the upcoming fight for the schoolhouse and for this neighborhood.
Yeah.